Hi, and welcome to your Meraki Mat Pilates standing workout. Make sure you have either a chair or a countertop close by so that you can use for support, and we'll get started. So we're going to turn to face either your countertop or your chair, placing your hands right on top. Take your legs out a little bit wider than your hips, and you can turn out from your hips as well. You're going to bend your knees, you're going to sit into that squat position and come all the way back up. So you're bending and then straightening. Now you're engaging through your glutes as you come up to that standing position and press, taking it down and then back up. Nice big inhale and exhale. And again, lower and lift. 5 more. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and then come all the way up. Take your legs underneath your hips now. Going into calf raises, you're going to lift your heels up and down. You can take one hand overhead, or you can take both of your arms overhead, just lifting and lowering your heels up and down. You can always keep a hand on that counter or on that chair for balance. Make sure you're pressing through your big toe and your second toe as you lift on up. That way you're not letting your ankles roll out, and you're really engaging through your calves to help support those ankles. 8 more. This is 8, 7. Feeling that connection of your rib cage coming in and together. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one, you're going to go into prances now. So you're going to bend through one knee and then stretch through the other leg, just alternating from side to side. You can take this as slow or as fast as you want. Think about you're trying to press through one side and then you're going to switch to do the other. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take one leg back. You're going to bend your front knee. That way you're getting a stretch through your calf here, just pressing through your heel. Keeping your chest open. Try to keep the hips nice and aligned. You can always place your hands on your hip bones. Couple more breaths here. And let's switch it out. So now you're going to take your opposite leg back, pressing that heel down into the mat, keeping your knee over your ankle. You can shift your weights forward just a little bit if that helps to get that deeper stretch through your calf here. Three more deep breaths. Last breath. Nice big inhale through your nose. And then exhale out through your mouth. Now walk your feet on back. You're going to extend and lengthen through your spine in this nice spinal stretch. So I like to take my legs out about as wide as my mat. So you're taking your legs out wider than your hips. And you can just start to bend one knee and then the other if that feels good. Or you can keep a slight bend in both knees and lengthen through your spine. Try not to release your abs completely. You want to think about a slight engagement of belly button to spine, lengthening through your back. And then you can do the alternating knee bends if that feels good. Now straighten out both of your legs. Find that extra length through your hamstrings. You can always reach down towards the floor to get a nice stretch. Or you can keep one hand or both hands on the chair countertop ledge. Couple more breaths here. And then you can bend your knees, walk your hands up back to the chair, walk your feet in a little bit closer So you're in more of a mini squat position. Going into standing cat-cow, you're gonna round through your spine, and then you're gonna lengthen to open up your chest. And again, curling that pelvis under, drawing belly bend to spine. You're gonna round through your spine here, and then lengthen to open up your chest, finding that length through the crown of your head. 2 more. And reach. Last one. Rounding, drawing that rib cage in and together. And then lengthen to open up your chest. You can walk your feet on in, and now you're gonna turn to the side, going into a plie squat. You're gonna lower down and up. So you're just bending your knees and coming up to that full stand position. Again, lower and lift. And press. You have 6 more here. You can always take your arm overhead for a little extra balance challenge, or you can take both arms overhead. 3 more. 3, 2, last one, stay low here. Reach your arms out nice and long, little pulses. So plug your shoulders down into your back, keeping that chest nice and open. You're engaging through your glutes, getting that nice stretch through those inner thighs. 8 more. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up to stand. Bring your leg on in. You can take your leg forward now. So you're gonna lift your leg forward and back down. So small movement. You can go up to hip height, but try not to go any higher than that. Working through the front of your thigh here, so working into your quad. You can always bend your supporting leg. If your knee is starting to bother you, or if you know you have hyperextension, where you straighten out your leg and it tends to bow back, try to keep a micro bend through that knee and press. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Now you can take your leg out to the side. You're gonna lift it up and down. So be careful that you're not leaning over. You wanna keep your chest open. You wanna keep that torso upright as you lift your leg up and down. And press. 5 more here. 5, 4, 3, you're gonna feel this in the side of your hip and your glute. 2, on this last one, you're gonna lower your leg down about halfway. Little pulses up, so little presses. Still try to find that resistance and that control through the movement here. This is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now step on out. You're gonna go into a squat. You're gonna bend your knees. Now you're gonna take this leg, you're gonna lift it on up, bring toe to knee. You can always keep your hand on that ledge or on that chair for support. So you're gonna take it down and up. You can always take your arm out to the side and lift if you'd like. Down and up. Nice big inhale and exhale. Again, lower and lift. And press. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. On this last one, you're gonna turn to face your chair or countertop. You're gonna bend your knees a little bit. Legs are underneath your hips, and then you're gonna extend one leg back. Again, lower down and bend your legs, and then switch. So you're alternating right and left here, working through that extension. I like to flex my feet. That way you get a little deeper connection through your glutes and through your hamstrings. And press. And lower and extend. And reach. This is 10 and 9. Keeping that chest nice and open. You can always lift your leg up a little bit higher if you'd like, as long as you're not going into that low back here. And press. 4 more. This is 4, 3, 2, Last one. And now you're going to turn to face the opposite side. So I'm just going to bring my chair on over to the other side so you have a little bit of a better visual. We're going to repeat this series on the other side. So reaching out nice and long, bending your knees. You're in that plie squat. You're going to lift up and overhead. Nice big inhale and exhale. And reach. Taking it down and up. You can always take both of your arms and lower and lift. Again, down and up. This is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more here. 3, 2. On this last one, you're going to stay low. Bend your knees. Try to reach your arms overhead, or you can always keep one hand on that chair. Little pulses here. And press. Keeping that chest open. Feeling that rib cage connect. Outer thighs engaging. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And come all the way up. Walk your foot on in. You're going to take your leg forward and down. So you're kicking your leg forward. You want to make sure that you're not leaning back with this movement. You can always keep that supporting knee slightly bent. You're going to feel your hip flexor, thigh engage, and press. 5 more here. 4, nice work, you got this. 3, 2, now we're going to take our leg out to the side. So as you lift and lower, you can always bend that supporting knee a little bit. You're feeling the strength through the side of your hip here and your glute. Keeping that chest nice and open. Keeping that leg parallel as you lift and lower. 3 more. 3, 2. On this last one, you're going to lower your leg halfway down for little pulses here and press for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're going to step it out. You're going into a squat. You can take your arm out to the side so you're in a little bit more of a parallel squat. And then you're going to bring that toe to your knee. Lower down and up. So you want to shift your weight. So that way your weight is equal between both of your legs as you lower, taking it down and up. Again, lower and lift. 5 more here. 4, 3, 2. On this last one, you're going to turn to face your chair again. You're going to go back to bending both of your knees in that mini squat position, alternating leg extension. Nice big exhale as you reach and extend your leg back. Feeling your glute engage, back of your thigh engage into that hamstring. And press. This is 6, 5, 4 more. Trying to keep your legs straight as you press and reach it back. 1 more on each side. Last one, and release back down. So now you're going to walk back a little bit, cross your right leg over your left, and feel like you're sitting in a chair. So you can also sit in a chair and do the same stretch if you need a little bit more support, keeping your hips even. You can always walk down to your forearms while you go into this stretch. And lift all the way back up. Now you're going to bring your heel towards your bottom. If this is tough, if you have a hard time grabbing onto your foot, grab a magic circle to loop your foot, or you can take a belt or a bathrobe towel, or you can take one of your bathrobe ties, hook it around your foot, hold on to the ends. Make sure your knee is pointed straight down towards the floor, so that way you're getting a stretch through the front of your thigh here. And you can either point your foot or you can flex it, whatever feels the best on your body. Couple more breaths here. And then you can lower your leg back down, shake it out a little bit, switch other sides. You're going into that figure 4 stretch. Feel like you're sitting in a chair. You want to feel that stretch through your hips, through your glutes, and be careful that you're not leaning. That's going to torque your knee. You want to think about sticking your tailbone back and down to really open up the sacral area. That will help release your nerves. May release your nerves in more ways than one, but you want to think about just really breathing into this, not trying to grip any of your muscles, just relax into it. And if you're up really high and your hips are super tight and your knees lifted, I would recommend sitting in a chair just to get a little bit more assistance, so that way your body's not tensing up. Couple more deep breaths here. And then lift all the way back up. Bring your heel towards your bottom. Let that knee just hang straight down so you feel that stretch through the front of your thigh. Trying to keep your chest open. You can also hold on to the opposite with the opposite hand if that helps to take pressure off your kneecap. Or again, use that magic circle, use that prop, whether it's that bathrobe, tie or towel. One more breath here. And then you can release your leg back down. You can shake it out a little bit. Now you're going to take one leg forward, one leg back. Your legs are parallel. You want to think about lifting out of your hips, and then you're going to lean forward. So you may feel a deeper stretch through your glutes. You can hold it here. If you're really focusing on your form, you're going to feel a stretch right away. So I definitely feel a stretch through my hamstring and my glutes. If you want to intensify this stretch, step back, lengthen through your arms, and then slowly start to reach down towards the floor. You can take one hand down, or you can take both hands down, trying to bring your chest down towards your thigh here, and you're just holding it. Just breathing nice and deep. One more breath. And then you can bend your knee a little bit. So bending that front knee, you can walk your hands back up, bring your feet together. Same thing now, but on the other side. Taking your opposite leg back, lengthen through your spine, and reach it forward. So if you want to rest your forearms on your chair, your countertop, to give you a little support, that may help. Be careful you're not sending your hip forward. You want to take your hip back so your hips are squared off and level. And then you can either walk your hands back to go into more of a flat back position to get a deeper stretch, or you can take one hand down or both to get that deeper stretch through your hamstrings as you bring your chest towards your thighs. Just breathing on into it. And then you can walk it on back up, bending that front knee, and then coming up to a stand. Now you're going to turn to face the side. Nice big inhale. Reach your arms up and overhead. Clasp your hands. You're going to make a nice deep stretch through your side body by reaching up and over. So you're getting that stretch through your side body. You can bend both of your knees. Keep your weight heavy through both of your heels and through the balls of your feet. And then come back to center. Same thing, but on the other side, reaching up and over. You want to be careful that you're not going into your low back here. Weight is even between your legs as you reach up and over. And then lift all the way back up, releasing your arms, turn to the side. Tuck your chin. We're going to do our roll down. So you're going to tuck your chin, peel it all the way down. If you prefer going into a neutral spine, you can always walk your hands down your thighs. Just drawing that rib cage in and together. Once you reach down towards the mat, you can always bend your knees as much as you need to. You can also try to lengthen your legs to get a deeper stretch here. And then you can bend your knees and slowly roll it up or walk your hands up your thighs until your head is the very last thing to come back up. I hope you enjoyed this standing Pilates workout. It's a really good workout for just like a quick pick-me-up if you have a break during your day, or if you tend to have sensitive knees. This is a great way to help strengthen your lower body and to take pressure off your knees. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.